Let me take you to a place now located in this full-on theater where nerds multiply. Anything is possible, grow wings and fly, and slay dragons with the magic of the third eye. Whether you come from the past or arrive from the future, as a medieval knight or galactic star trooper, it's all possible when you in that other world where you could be yourself, whether boy or a girl. So many different events to attend, my friend, and if you got a funny bone, there's improv for the win. You can catch me in the Alchemist Lab, sipping sonic screwdrivers, adding clout to my tab. Since 2012, this Otherworld been in rotation. When it comes to the arts, man, it's like a vocation.
Silence, that's what I like. Good, and stay out. Welcome, everybody. Just a few things before we get started. We do have a couple emergency exits. Your first one is over here underneath the giant exit sign. Your second one is over here underneath the giant exit sign. Hopefully you don't need them, but they are there if you do. Out these doors, we also have a bar. It is full of delicious beverages. Please partake. And if you've drunk so much you gotta let it go, keep going past the bar and past the TARDIS. There's a bathroom out there as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you are here to see some improv tonight. That means everything is made up on the spot. And because it's improv, we're going to be asking for audience suggestions. I could come to you and I'll ask, can somebody please give me the name of your first pet?
Maggie.
Maggie, perfect. Thank you so much. I could also come up to an individual and say, hello, what is your favorite color?
Orange.
Orange, thank you so much. We might even be asking an audience member or two to join us on stage. And we will also be taking about a 5-minute intermission about halfway through the show, just so you guys know. Keep that up here. But with that, we're going to get the show started. And we're going to start with something that I like to call...
Stop! It's me, your Grunkle Dan.
What?
You know, Grunkle Dan from Gravity Falls.
What?
Yeah, listen, I think your world and my world have collided.
What do you mean, collective Grunkle Dan?
Well, okay, so I don't know, my kid, my great niece and nephew, they keep talking about portals coming through and colliding. I think that maybe our world and your world are connected now.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, so I need you guys to go into the world of Gravity Falls and seal the portal from that end, and then you'll get this theater collectively back to Chicago.
You mean Gravity Falls is real and exists in a universe parallel to ours?
Yeah.
Amazing!
I mean, all the fandoms do, you know, Star Wars, Star Trek, Stargate, Battlestar Galactica, all of them.
But Grungus Dan, I don't understand. I don't know anything about Gravity Falls. How am I supposed to help out?
What? You don't know anything about Gravity Falls?
I'm middle-aged.
All right, I get you. I'm there, buddy. Okay, all right. So, if you don't know anything, how about you guys? You know anything about Gravity Falls? Yeah, a little bit?
All right.
Okay. Why don't you four ask the audience about Gravity Falls, and then you'll be better prepared when I transport you to Gravity Falls. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, you've got about 1 minute on the clock. Ask away.
I need to get a job in the other land. What is a job that I could work in Gravity Falls world?
Video store clerk.
Video store clerk, thank you.
What are a couple of the main characters from the show? Dipper. Mabel.
Lil Gideon.
Lil Gideon. Okay, thank you. That's good.
Are there any themes that we see throughout Gravity Falls?
The paranormal.
The paranormal. Excellent. Is that a good thing or a bad thing in Gravity Falls?
Sometimes one or the other.
Great.
I've heard a lot about the paranormal. Does this have anything to do with outer space?
Infrequently, if at all.
So where does it happen?
Rural Oregon.
Really?
Really.
Not that unlike outer space.
Oh, is there a bad guy? Or gal?
A pyramid. There's some sort of pyramid person.
There's a pyramid person. What is their name? And give me 2 things to describe them other than their shape.
Their name is Bill Cipher.
Bill
He
Cipher.
has one eye and wears a top hat.
Thank you.
Okay.
One eye, top hat, Bill Cipher, pyramid.
All right, I'm gonna let you ask a couple more questions, but I just want to remind you that I have old man powers, okay? And so I might be able to stop you as you go and interject and make you do certain challenges. I might add certain things on, okay? Just so you know.
Oh, man. Okay.
All right, so ask a few more questions,
Okay.
and then we'll get to it, okay?
Are there any like famous sayings or funny lines or something from the show?
No.
No. Good line.
What year is it in rural Oregon?
2002? 2002? Yeah, that feels right.
2002.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dial up.
Anything that I should watch out for besides a Cyclops triangle man with a fancy hat?
Faith healers.
Oh.
Faith healers. I think that's true in this realm as well.
They're all shysters, let me tell you. Like me. All right.
Yeah.
So, any more questions?
I think we're so ready.
Okay, good, because it is time to enter the portal!
Bill Cipher! Triangle! So there's not any famous lines! Rural Oregon, 2002! Characters! Label Timber!
What are you looking at, stranger?
I've never seen someone so short.
Yeah, I'm a smoking gnome. I never seen someone so tall.
I'm 5'8".
Yeah, you're some sort of a giant gnome? One of them cryptids I hear so much about hearing? Gravity Falls?
Maybe. I don't know, I'm just a normal teenage girl.
What's a girl?
That's someone who embodies the spirit of womanhood, but hasn't quite reached it yet.
Thanks for getting down on my level. It feels less condescending.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm usually the short one everywhere I go, and people have to bend down to me, so I get what it's like.
Yeah, hey, maybe gnomes and giant gnomes, aka girls, aren't that different after all.
Maybe not.
I was gonna tell you to go through that poisoned wood over there, but now that I feel like you're okay, I would go through the medicine wood over there. Just watch out for the faith healer.
The faith healer?
Yeah, he heals with faith.
What? So
You see, faith is a belief where you have no evidence.
No, I know what faith is. I understand
Hey,
that. But
you want a cigarette? It's like candy to gnomes.
I've never had a cigarette. My mom tells me not to because they'll turn me into a punk.
What?
A punk.
Oh, gnomes love punk. Rancid, the Deftones.
Yeah.
We view the Deftones as experimental funky. It's 2002.
I mean, I would love to try, but I'm scared.
Oh, I was scared of cigarettes when I first started. Boy, I remember that day as though it were yesterday.
Let's go to that day!
Okay, man. We're gonna settle this the old-fashioned way. See who can smoke the most cigarettes, and that's who Yvette will date.
Okay, I'm not afraid of beating you at a smoke off. I've smoked before plenty of times.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just don't have any on me, so.
No problem. I'll lend you a whole pack.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna get started on mine.
Okay. Oh, you just inhale it like that. Doesn't that hurt?
Oh, every time. It's like hot knives, and I like it.
It's awful. It's awful. I concede. You can date the love of my life because apparently she has no agency in this situation.
The truth is, Yvette's a lot like these cigarettes.
What?
She looks cool and beautiful and enticing, but she hurts you deep down in ways that you can't see until much later.
Welcome to GameStop. Can I interest you in the newest tech, such as the GameCube for $100?
Freak yeah, dude.
Wonderful.
What's your deal, man? You seem really anxious.
It's my first day at GameStop, and they put me in charge of a lot of inventory.
Aw, sick. Or not sick. Sorry, man.
I hope you're being assisted here, and don't be afraid to ask any questions about all the latest tech. Because if you can't be helped today, so, no problem.
They're gonna kill me if I do bad.
I'll ask you really softball questions if it helps keep you alive. I don't want your blood on my hands.
Thanks.
What's a radio?
Fuck.
No, I'm sorry. I thought that was an easy one.
everything going okay out here?
So, yeah, so good.
That's good to know. I'll be right in my office if you have any additional questions.
I'll ask you another very softball, easy question about technology.
Okay.
Describe the internet.
Why?
Please.
There's a box. And when you click a mouse, the box brings you there. You've seen...
I just got off the phone. Your beautiful mother was calling to check on you. I said they're doing great. Why don't you drop your address off, and I'll come by and let you know if they mess up even once on the clock.
Thank you for your concern, boss.
Hey, you have a great shopping experience. Or else.
I know so much about the GameCube and so little about everything else.
I can ask about the GameCube.
Please.
What is it?
In 2001, Nintendo had a vision. Like the Nintendo 64, but in a cube shape. The discs would be small, as opposed to the cartridges that you needed to blow into.
Clunky.
Yes. And those tiny discs go into the tiny hole of the big cube. Each cube comes with a handle, so you can carry it to your friend's house. Each cube starts at a retail value of $100 US. Each cube has a power button, an open button, and a wire coming out of the back.
Well, it sounds like magic is happening out here, so should I go ahead and ring you up for the GameCube, or will the killers go free? Your choice.
You know what? I've changed my mind.
So you're choosing to unleash the entity, just to be super clear.
I want 3 GameCubes.
Employee of the month. You're going to be working here for
Well, time to open up shop, I suppose. Natural sunlight. You got me, old buddy. Just dust off this mousse thing. There we go. And polish the old knob. There we go. Nobody's gonna mistake that for a handle. Oh! Hello! Welcome to my Mystery shack. Side door. Well, it's a window, but there's no mystery in a window.
I'd like your latest oddities, please.
Well, sure. Sorry, can I have just a moment? We're just opening.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Just don't. I swear, I haven't forgotten you. I'll be right back. What in the hell are you doing?
I was trying to be scary.
You are being scary. You're gonna scare off the only customer I've had in weeks.
It's a mystery shack. It's full of mysteries. You think nice things are in here?
Some mysteries are nice, like childbirth. How does it happen? I don't know.
Okay, I'll do something else.
Just do something nice, okay? I'm gonna let the customer in, okay?
I can do something nice.
Don't embarrass me, my niece. What are you, Maeve? Mabel.
Your great niece.
Yeah, you're great. Okay. Terribly sorry. Please step in through the window.
I don't think you or I want that.
Nope. I'll just lay out this little crash mat. You can dive right in. Oh, wow. Were you an acrobat?
Yes.
It shows. You have the hallmarks of the acrobat.
Thank you. May I please have this petrified woman?
Oh, I don't know if you want this, niece. I mean, sure, she's petrified, but we've got lots of great knickknacks that are more convenient to hold in your home, like this haunted blender.
Hey, if she wants me, she wants me.
All right, look,
She moves.
It's not a good look for me to be selling girls.
I'm sorry.
It's 2002, you know.
It feels weird that I asked for you to sell a girl.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm more than just a girl. I'm an artist.
What? You never told me that.
Have you not seen my designs?
I never looked at them.
Sparkles, all of them. Glitter. Macaroni.
With the chicken strips? Sorry, I learned that from the future. It's not around yet, it's 2002.
Shut up.
Okay.
If you would like to purchase me, you can do so through my art.
Do you want me to purchase your art or purchase you?
Purchasing my art is like purchasing a bit of my soul.
Yeah, a tiny fraction of her soul goes into every piece of work. Eventually...
Also my spit and blood.
I want to clarify that when I...
Hey, I heard you only have 3 sides. I'm really sorry.
But, Yvette, I'm ready to show you all of the sides of me. The pointy ones, the flat ones, the other pointy ones.
It's still just 2-dimensional. Surface level.
You know, you always say this. You say that our relationship lacks depth. But I'm here to tell you that I think that what we have is rich and meaningful and fancy.
Oh, Bill, you always bring me back with that top hat. I don't know. I want something real and physical and not sinister.
Oh, I was with you on the first two. Is there any wiggle room on that last one?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm still figuring things out.
I mean, sinister is who I am, Yvette.
But sinister is so bad. You know what I mean? It's like, it's bad. It doesn't have a good connotation. Just bad.
Portal pause! Old man power, activate! I want you to continue this scene, but you have to sing. Portal pause, back in!
I've never dated a man who only has 3 sides. I've never dated a man who only has 3 sides. That
That's 1 for the front and 2 for the back and 3 for the side. I don't want a man with 3 sides. I want one with a 4D man.
1, you knew what I was from the day we met. 2, I've always been so honest with you, my pet. And 3, let me quickly remind you, lest you forget that I'm the only top hat wearing man in town.
Oh my gosh. I'll never get a man who wears such fancy clothes. I've never met a man who wears such fancy clothes. You're
I am what I am, I've been from the start. I and you turn and go body and it's over, but I like it and it's weird, but I like it. I'm a sure, but I like it. But I like it. I'm all. How the fuck is you so? Nothing. You're the fuck you so. Nothing. Put your triangle inside my body. I run up. You just run.
My first day in Oregon. Got my ticket right here.
Yeah. It's pretty intimidating. I assume you're from a smaller place than Oregon, and I consider this the big city of the woods.
I'm from a small place called Rhode Island. So, you got rivers?
Do we got rivers? 3. So, do you need lodgings? I'm kind of the unofficial welcoming committee here at Gravity Falls.
I'd love lodgings.
All right, well, here's a brooch, is what I like to call them. That's the most haunted restaurant in town. And on the back there is, up in the attic, they have a little, tiny, quaint little B&B.
Portal pause. Old man powers activate. All right, this is all very interesting, it is. But I think we can spice it up a little bit. So, if you say something and I want you to change what you say, I'll say, shoulda said, okay? And then you gotta change what it is you just said to something else. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sing back in.
The rates are favorable, and in the season, sometimes you can see autumn leaves outside the one little kind of gritty window they have up there.
Shoulda said.
The rates are not good, but this season you can see a lot of people baking pumpkin pies down on the street at the Street Pumpkin Pie Baking Festival. It's October here in 2002 in Gravity Falls.
Wow, you're on the verge of 2003.
I don't like to brag. Hey! My name's Seuss or something like that.
I'm Bilby.
Bilby!
Shoulda said.
I'm Scuba.
Shoulda said.
I'm a Twizzler Man.
Twizzler Man?
Yes.
I feel like I'm having a dream. Because there was a Twizzler Man in Gravity Falls in the 1960s who predicted the Kennedy assassination. And then after JFK was killed, the Twizzler Man just vanished. His whole home, it was just a smoking crater. It was as though he had ascended back into space or, I don't know, gotten taken out by a ballistic missile by the Ruskies. Nobody knew what came of the Twizzler Man. And your name is the Twizzler Man.
But I'm a different one. I'm from Rhode Island.
Shoulda said. Rhode Island shoulda said.
Oh, I'm from New England.
New England shoulda said.
I'm from the ocean.
What do you mean you're from the ocean?
I mean, I crawled out of there in 1806. I just crawled out of the ocean. I didn't have legs when I started. I evolved rapidly over the course of 100 years. I was like the Wolverine, but not exactly. I pulled myself out by my arms, and then, like a tadpole, my fins turned into legs like a frog. So it's sort of like the Wolverine, but not really at all like the Wolverine. It's more like a frog. I started off as a frog, but not really a frog. I was just half of a person, and I came out of the ocean.
Hey, has this guy sold you on the idea of evolution yet?
Nope.
Because if he hasn't,
Oh, shoot.
I'm just letting you know, evolution is where it's at. Ah,
Okay, I still got a bit to learn.
all right. Keep going. Tell him the good stuff.
So,
Is that your boss, and are you gonna get killed if you don't convert me to evolution? I'm a creationist through and through.
but have you heard of Arthropithecus ramicus?
Yes, who will come for the gospel healings? Or will they all be diverted by the temptation of the trail to the poison wood?
Excuse me?
Ah, yes, yes.
I was told by a very strange group of twin children that there was a faith healer in these woods that could fix my wooden leg.
Well, I would say that we are surrounded by a Holy Spirit that could fix your leg, and maybe there's just someone who is able to channel that.
Oh, human contact. You see, it's not any ordinary wooden leg. It's the stinkiest wood ever created by God or whoever created the stinkiest wood. You know how there's a flower that smells like a human being? That's a corpse.
Yeah, the corpse flower, they call it.
Yeah. It's like that for wood.
A terrible affliction. So just to be clear, you don't want your leg healed. You just want the wood to not smell bad.
I mean, you know, if we could get rid of the stench, huge plus. If you could turn it back into a human leg, that would be like, oh, made my week.
And then that is exactly what we shall do.
Oh, thank you, healer.
But before we impart on this mission, first, you must remember that you have to put your money where your belief is. And I must be paid in full up front. And also remember, if for whatever reason this doesn't work, it is because your lack of belief and not because of any shortcoming on my end.
Oh, faith healer.
Amen.
Amen. Faith healer. I got a lot of money.
Ah,
It's liquid. I can access it really easy.
that's beautiful.
But there's a
God
problem.
loves to hear this sort of thing.
There's a problem. See, I was raised by scientists, and so I'm kind of a skeptic upon all matters. Maybe if you could convince me real good, if you had like a manager who like put you in a real tough bind that you had to convince me, otherwise.
Hey,
Oh,
is this faith healer selling you on faith healing? Because if not,
Wow.
please, I believe the Lord could heal me from that throat slitting, but I don't want to press it. He's very busy these days.
I don't want anybody to die because of my innate Sophoclean skepticism.
well, you should change then.
Okay.
Maybe if you just accepted the faith healing.
Okay. You know what? I believe.
That's good.
Nobody has to
Because
die.
if you don't,
Hey, was that Bigfoot your boss? Because we're in the woods. This is not a store.
I know. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. Well, look. Here's a coin purse. Allow it to speed thee to thy fortunes. Now, please, tell me how you can heal this old leg.
Listen, my boss feels like he's right on my ass right now. I'll whittle you a whole new leg if you will just say that I have really sold you on the idea
No.
of faith healing.
I gave you legal tender, and I expect for services to be rendered.
You're so right. You're so right. I promise you, within seconds, you won't be able to smell that stinky, putrescent leg of yours
do
anymore.
I need to murder my employee?
I don't think so. I think we're working it out.
All right.
I won't be able to faith heal him if my faith has been released into the ether. All right.
I mean, I don't want you to die, but I also want a flesh leg.
Yes, I see. I
Yeah, so
understand
I'm
what
not
both
gonna-
of our terms
I'm not
are.
going to tolerate any tomfoolery, any charlatanry.
I have a machete that is just yearning for blood.
Its name is Old Hickory. It's thirsty. Thank you, by the way, for inviting me. It's beautiful.
You're welcome. I love to share my hall of chandeliers with the locals.
Mr. Northwest, I know you're close to death, and I hope that maybe by us connecting, you could, I don't know, marry me and put me in your will as your heir and sole heir to everything you own.
Yeah, sure.
Really?
You got it.
That was it? We'll get married and I'll be rich?
I don't give a hoot about anything on this earth.
You're willing to give up your whole family for me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll see you later.
Papa! Papa, I've returned from boarding school abroad.
Come in, my son.
Papa, I know we've had our differences in the past, me going into the arts and you being a curmudgeon. But I'd like to bury the hatchet, as 'twere. I learned that abroad. Papa, let's be a family again. Let me live in your home. I want to take care of you in the twilight of your years. I want us to grow close, and when that time comes that you must shed this mortal coil, I want you to know that your fortune will be...
Sorry, I forgot my underwear.
Who is this little floozy?
Floozy?
I mean, sorry, I just assumed because you left your underwear.
My son. I did not raise you to slut-shame the women in my home.
I'm sorry, I learned it from abroad. Europe is vicious.
Women in America can be sexually free.
Here in
Are you,
Oregon.
it's 2002, are you sure?
It's Oregon, so yeah.
All right. So, not slut-shaming, just feeling like this is a stranger in the house.
You said Europe, right? I've heard about you.
Yes.
You're the young Northwest.
That's right, Malchior Northwest.
I'm your new grandma.
What?
So nice to meet you.
Don't make peace with me. My dead grandmother was a saint, and you spit on her very memory, leaving your garments around.
They're lace.
Son, if you're going to live here, I need you to take the peanut butter out for her walk.
Okay. I bet you don't know how to walk a crocodile.
I'm sorry about him.
I'm sorry I left my underwear on your floor. That was so unbecoming of me.
No, it was hot. I love drawers.
If you like it, I can do it again later.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Oh, I love it when your bad words kick in, your ugly mouth words.
Old manpower activate! Alright, we got a character leaving over there. I want to see what happens when he goes off crocodiling walking, alright? Let's see what happens if we follow that action over there, huh? Oh, and also, if anyone else leaves the scene, we gotta follow where they go. You got it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, this place has really changed. Gone downhill, if you ask me, crocodile. I mean, those woods over there, the poison forest, that was just a poison glade when I left. Over there, the Faith Healers community, that was like a temporary Faith Healers festival when I left, and now they set up shop. They're swindling people left and right. And my own damn grandfather, sort of your father, is giving away the family fortune to some adventurous. Yeah, you're right. I guess everything changes.
Hey, weirdo, can you stop lumineering?
Sorry?
Stop. It's when you think about the past a lot. That's lumineering, right?
I don't know. I studied abroad. Say, have you ever met a crocodile?
No.
Well, today's your lucky day, stranger.
I don't wanna.
Oh.
Back off.
What were you going to call me? It's the year 2000.
Don't worry about it. It would have been a bad word and I would have gotten in trouble with my mom.
Yeah, honestly, I was trying to set you up. Trying to make you look bad in front of the only crocodile in Gravity Falls.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say it.
What?
Bitch.
Oh! Crocodile, kill! I wonder if their bodies will be taken away to the morgue.
Oh, he's leaving the scene. Let's follow it.
Fuck. Grandfather!
Yes, come in.
There's been a terrible accident. Grandfather Crocodile has eaten a human woman. She called me the B word. Yeah. Say, where's your gold-digging girlfriend?
Stop saying hateful things.
What, girlfriend? That's woman friend, sorry.
Listen, I sent you out with the crocodile because I thought it would eat you.
What?
Yes.
I'm surprised, but I shouldn't be.
You came back from abroad thinking that everything would be fine, thinking that you could say, let's bury the hatchet, and the hatchet would be buried. But the only thing that was buried when you buried the hatchet was nothing. The earth remains unturned. The holes remain empty. Not even dug. They're just a thought in your mind. What I'm saying is the hatchet remains here.
Well, you know what they say. A hatchet at rest must stay at rest. Isaac Newton.
And scene! Yes, what a nice physics lesson there.
Thank you, yeah. Always hard on physics, yeah.
Ah, yes, I love a good physics lesson. So, we're going to take a little break here. We're not back to Chicago yet. Okay. I know, but the portals are closing, you're stitching them up, you're getting close. We're going to take a 5-minute break, so, refresh yourselves, get rid of some bodily fluids, whatever you need to do. Then when we come back, we're going to have a guest group come up. They're called Mild Goose Chase. Woo! And then hopefully, by the end of the night, we will have successfully transported all of us safely back to Chicago, okay? So take 5 and come back, and we will introduce you to Mild Goose Chase, okay? Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, I'm your Grunkle Dan from Gravity Falls, and we are going to have a guest group do their thing, do their shtick. They are called Mild Goose Chase.
Hello, we're Mild Goose Chase. We're going to be doing some musical improv for you this evening. So we're going to make up some scenes, and then they're going to turn into made-up songs. Yeah, so what we need from you is a location where many people might be.
Chuck
like,
E. Cheese.
Like a Chuck E. Cheese, for example. It's a cool party, though.
It's like the best party I've ever been to.
I like how your hobby was a bunch of quarters.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was nice.
I just remember. Hey,
Kids, remember to stay out of the ball pit!
wait, but it's my birthday. I'm going in the ball pit.
We
for
talked
my
about
birthday.
this, it's not sanitary!